Hey everyone, welcome to a quick emergency episode of Storytime at the Rubus.
Don't use that word.
Oh yeah, we should not use that word. So obviously things have been a little weird in the past week. We hope that you are all doing very well in your corner of the world. We had recorded kind of a live episode the other night, but things keep changing, and maybe we'll use some of the live interviews that we had in that later. But we wanted to get this out quickly because Bonnaroo just announced earlier this morning that officially the dates are being moved to September 24th to the 27th. And I'm actually very excited about that. How are you feeling, Sharla?
I'm super excited about that.
So I've been doing a little research on that. So the weather actually is not going to be that much different on that weekend. Maybe a little cooler at night, but it was pretty cool at night last year, so that's not even that much different, really.
Well, we live near, about an hour away from Bonnaroo, so we're used to this weather.
Yeah.
It'll be about the same.
Yeah, and I'm seeing this as good news in a lot of ways because a lot of the vendors that we see every year are facing unprecedented times. Right. It's going to make sure that they get their income in for 2020. It's going to give artists time to reschedule because practically everything is rescheduling for later in the summer or early fall. So odds are that we will probably see a lot of the same lineup. I imagine that they're going to do the same thing that Coachella is doing. They're going to prioritize like the top few lines. So it isn't out of the question, and it's probable that we'll still see like Lizzo and Tame and Tool and Glass Animals and stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't know the lineup was changing.
Well, I mean, it's probably going to have to change a little bit just because of availability, but we don't know that yet.
No.
I imagine if you ask me today, my personal speculation would be that 80 to 90% of it will remain the same.
Well, I'm happy it's happening. I'm pissed that I have to wait, but it's fine.
Yeah, we'll know more. I mean, it's unprecedented times. We all have to be flexible right now.
Now, I keep seeing a lot of comments on Twitter about, can I get a refund? Can I get a refund? What's the details? Just please be patient. I'm sure that Bonnaroo is going to release that information just as soon as possible. You know, I work with an organization that's going through, similar things right now. Please be patient. This is unprecedented times. Nothing like this has ever happened before. So please, please, please just be patient. I'm sure that they'll put out that information just as soon as possible.
Yeah, remember, there's a lot that they don't know just as much as we don't know right now. For them to give us these dates at this point is really good because it gives people time to prepare and plan.
I have to step in and I have to say, please don't scream at people on social media. Please don't do that. There's a real person behind that. So please just don't scream at Twitter because you're screaming at a real person. Please don't do that.
Yeah. And you know what? This is all going to be fine. We're all going to get through this. It's going to require a little bit of flexibility. We're all going to have to be understanding.
Right.
We have to remember that this isn't about just one person or one group or whatever. It's about all of us.
Right.
We've all got to pull together right now.
This is an unprecedented situation. And, I'm seeing a lot of people, this affects my such and such, or this affects whatever. And I get that, and, it's terrible, but this is such an unprecedented situation that's absolutely never happened before in
our lifetimes. Yeah.
So please be patient. Please don't scream at people. Just take it day at a time.
Listen, if you have been to Bonnaroo before, you know how great it is to spread positivity. Mm-hmm. Your time on the farm has prepared you for this. Right now is the time to radiate positivity more than ever. That starts from you outwards to everyone else. That doesn't just go with these rescheduled dates. It goes with everything. It also goes with me looking at Brooklyn feed her dog cornbread and peanut butter right now because that's pretty funny looking. But listen, you got to find the funny things and the bright things in everything right now. It's going to be easy for the next couple of weeks, maybe a month or two, to feel down. Don't. Think about how fun it's going to be once we all get through this.
Once we get through this, it's going to be amazing. Can you imagine how lit fall is going to be?
Yeah, everything is going to be happening all at once. Okay, Brooklyn is feeding Cornbread, and he is like gritting his teeth. I'll tweet a picture of Cornbread the dog later. This is ridiculous. But listen, this is what you got to do. You got to find the funny things and have a laugh, right? So we're bunkering down in our house for the foreseeable future, just like the rest of you are. We wanted to get this out quickly to let you know we're going to be fine. I know that Bonnaroo is going to conflict with Lost Lands if they don't change their dates. I know that's going to suck for some people.
Yeah, it
There's
is.
going to be college students that can't necessarily get the dates, teachers that can't. We know that sucks. I had been sending a thing on Twitter this morning. You know, there's a quote from Lord of the Rings that's been sticking with me this past week, where Frodo told Gandalf, you know, he wished he hadn't seen such times. But Gandalf says, so do we all. But it's up to us to do with the time that's given us. I mangled that quote, but you know what I'm getting at. Everybody's seen Lord of the Rings. Actually, Brooklyn, you haven't seen Lord of the Rings. Can we watch that?
I have bad.
Oh. But listen, September 24th to the 27th, the weather's going to be good. We're all going to make it. We're going to hunker down for a couple months. We've got more time to plan. You know, all the people that rely on Bonnaroo for business is going to get the income for 2020. This is good news. And you know what? If you were listening to this today on March the 18th, we want you to join us tonight because we're hosting a virtual campground party. We're going to have our buddy Ryan Richardson DJing live for us. We're going to go live to a lot of other Bonnaroo groups that you know. We're going to have, who else are we going to have, Sharla? We're going to have Camp Red-Roo, I think someone from Routine Clan, some of the guys from the What podcast. Roo Fitness is going to be on there. And if this goes over well, we're going to make it a weekly thing. We want everybody there every week. We can't get out of the house, but we're going to find ways to party with each other and keep this community going. We got, 6 months now? Until September?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Yeah.
My mental health is going to be overran.
No, we've got this, man. We're going to keep each other positive. All right. Any other thoughts, Sharla?
Just stay positive. That's all you got to do. We can get through this.
We're going to get through this.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of, we can get through this.
Yeah.
We are going to get through this.
Can we just drive up to the farm when Bonnaroo's supposed to happen? See what happens.
Wait, say that again, Brooklyn.
Can we just drive up to the farm? Let's say June comes around, and all of this is already blown over, but Bonnaroo has already moved the dates.
Yeah.
We should all just have a meetup on the main stage and just throw a huge party.
You know, this is a storytelling podcast, so can I tell you a quick story about that?
Sure.
I'm going to admit this. I haven't really said this publicly. Aaron and I broke into the farm one time in October.
A lot of people have.
Yeah, the gate was wide open. We just walked in. We took a walk around, you know, the which and what stage and where everything was, and it was weird not seeing anybody there. And Aaron and I,
Just have a party.
I mean, maybe
For local people.
Yeah. We'll think about that. We got a lot of time to think about it. But Aaron and I walked up on the what stage with nothing and nobody there, and it was so weird. He even walked on those rafters that they always have the VIPs standing on at the side of the stage? He went up there. It looked scary. But you know what? This is weird time, so I'll let that story out. Whatever. All right. Any other thoughts, Brooklyn? How you feeling? You doing good today?
I'm about to go to work and walk dogs.
That's good.
I'm eating a peanut butter banana sandwich right now.
Yeah, I'm about to make one too.
I
All right.
haven't had one since I was 14.
Charlotte, anything else from you?
No, just stay positive.
Hey, I have one more thing.
What's up?
I work in a public place, so please keep me in your thoughts. Hope I don't get the coronas.
Yeah, that's true too. A lot of us are going to be working from home, but there's a lot of people like Brooklyn. Brooklyn works at a vet, and there's people that work at stores and restaurants. Radiate some extra positivity their way because it's really weird for them right now too.
Every time a client comes in coughing, we have to disinfect the whole facility.
Yeah,
And it takes 45 minutes because we have 87 doorknobs. It's ridiculous.
It's going to be weird for a while,
Stay home if you're coughing.
Yeah, stay home if you're coughing. It's going to be weird for a while, guys. We all know that. We all know that we got to be flexible. But you know what? When we get through this, after we weathered this storm, we're going to appreciate everything that we've got even more. It's going to be awesome. And when we get to the farm in September, we're going to appreciate it more than ever. And it is going to be the biggest rager of a Bonnaroo ever. All right, sound good to you guys?
Yes.
All right, so if you're listening to this the day we release it, tune in to our party tonight. We want you to participate. And you know what? We may make it a weekly thing until this all blows over. All right, we love you guys. We want you to stay positive. Now more than ever, get out there and radiate positivity.
Bye.